So one of the things we have to do is make our drawers. I cut out some sides and back and front for 2 drawers so we can use our Incra iBox. And I measured a dado stack yesterday for the width of the plywood I'll make the pieces from, and I'll have to put the dado stack on the saw so we can use the jig. So let me get that all set up and we'll get. So now that everything's set up, we can start to make our cuts. Dust collector, please. So, with all of our pieces cut out and cleaned up, we can test fit and see what we got. So, there we go. And of course you can use this for any box or drawer or any right angled joint you want to do. It doesn't have to be just for one thing. Box joints are very versatile. So there we go. We have a fit. This particular cut here is called a box joint, and they used it for making boxes. It's also called a finger joint. You can also use a router to do this, or if you had no router or no dado blade or anything, you could use a scroll saw
or chisels.
Well, chisels, yeah, there are a lot of ways you could do it, but obviously with an Incra jig and the table saw is the fastest way. So now that we have this made up, I gotta put a groove on the bottom for the bottom of the drawer. I'm going to use some thin plywood for that. I'm just going to rough cut these. We'll trim them up using the table saw since that's much more accurate. But a smaller piece is easier to do on the table saw than a big piece. So let's make a small piece. This is going to be the bottom for the drawers we just made. So we're done with the Incra iBox jig for now. So it's time to put it away and switch back to our regular table saw blade. So it just slides right out of our miter slot and gets stowed under the saw. Just put on that easy a different saw blade. Normally I have been using this blade. This is a thin kerf blade, which I may not want to use. Let me measure our plywood. I need to cut a groove, the thickness of the plywood. And it's 3/16 of an inch. Well, a normal kerf blade is an inch. Let's switch blades. Get our regular blade back on. And the difference between a regular blade and a dado blade is a dado makes a dado cut, which is a channel, normally thicker than a saw blade. As you can see, they're built up to a much thicker regular saw blade, so you can see the difference in the thickness. And this is called a stacked dado because it's nothing more than a series of blades stacked together. Your two outer blades are called blades. The center ones are called chippers. And you can stack them together to get whatever thickness you want. This particular set can go up to 3/16 of an inch. Give you shims for fine-tuning the thickness. That's it. There we go. It's in now. So let's get the clamps on there before it decides to jump out. And we'll put 2 clamps on the bottom, one on the top. We're using band clamps. I'm just going to snug that till I get the other one on. Pretty much finishes up the drawer for now. And of course we'll do the same thing on the other one. And until next time.
And this drawer is for the mission secretary that we're building. However, of course, you can use this as any common drawer that you might need.
Yep, this is just basic drawer making. Could be for anything, a desk, a kitchen cabinet, you name it. So, don't forget to subscribe and keep up with the progress on our mission style reloading bench. Leave a comment, hit the like button, and come see us again.
Thanks for watching. Have an awesome day.